You know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts. Bright Cellars is the monthly wine club that matches you with wine that you'll love. Get started by taking the Taste Palette quiz to see your personalized matches. Now, Bright Cellars matches you with wines from all over the world, curated to your taste buds. They are focused on finding unique hidden gems from small vineyards all over the world. And with hundreds of private label wines, you'll be able to try a new wine you've never tasted before. All you need to do is take their 7-question quiz so they can gather your taste preferences and deliver wines you're guaranteed to love. Each box is completely unique to your taste palette, meaning no box is ever the same. Each box comes with wine education cards for each bottle that outline the tasting notes, suggested pairings, best serving temperatures, and its origins. Wine wisdom cards help show you how to store and open your wine, keeping it tasting fresh for longer. Now, all Sweet Pea Diaries viewers will get 60% off your first purchase by clicking on the link in the description box below. Thanks again to Bright Cellars Wines for sponsoring this video. Hey you guys, welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. right, who we got in the building? We got Sweet Dark Chocolate, the Red Lipstick Hustler, Lily, Mimi Twin, my member, Adriana's Report, Vicky, Susie Jones, Natasha Benson, Michelle Lane, it's Nikki, not Nikki, my moderator, Miss Bug, Naya, Shy, I guess, Shy Love, Peach T. We got Lovely Love. I love Costco. Call me darling. Tina Wilson is in the building. Coach LP. We got iGreen Tech. Wednesday or Wednesday. Callie 25. The real Patty. We got Sandra. Hey, you guys. Hey, Callie. So what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Sweepy Diaries. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, we are here. And let me tell you, we're going to be talking about Tasha K. Tasha. Girl, what is going on, Tasha? What is wrong with you? What did you do it? Why did you do it? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Why did you do it? I told you to leave her alone. I told you to leave Cardi B alone. Why did you do it? Oh my goodness. What's going on, Esata? Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Why did you do it? Oh my goodness. So we're going to be talking about it. We're going to talk about it because, girl, the U.S. Marshals have said, go down there, Cardi, and get your shit. Okay? They said, matter of fact, do you want us to do it for you? So yes, honey, they are going to be going down and doing sheriff cells and whatnot. So we're going to get into this. We're going to actually discuss what is actually going on. A lot of people are reporting that, they reported last week that Cardi B got the okay to start seizing Tasha K's assets. Actually, there was just an application filed last week. Today was actually the entrance of the writ of execution. The execution was granted today. Last week, it was just an application. They did not get the go-ahead until today, okay? So, again, let me issue this disclaimer, honey. We're going to be talking about some legal things, and we're going to be going over legal documents. So, as I always say, we are not attorneys, paralegals, nothing of the such. We just use common sense to read these documents. Thank you. And thank you to everyone, all of the welcome backs. Thank you so much. Y'all know we've been on hiatus. We just been taking a break. Y'all know we come back when we want to come back. We do our content when we do our content. Now over here on the backup channel, on the main channel, we have been taking a break, but your girl is back. Thank you, Miss Jordan. Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, everybody. Sandra, we're back. Okay. So the content will start to be rolling on in the dough. All right, y'all. We got new documentaries up. Everything is coming back. So, yes, let me give y'all the tea. Okay. Let me tell y'all what's really been going on with Tasha K. Now, we were waiting to see what was going on with that appeal. We really wanted to know, hey, Woo Child, we really wanted to know what it was giving. Did she win? Did she lose? We were also waiting to see if this supersedious bond, what was Bougie Barbie? Hey, girl, what was going to be going on with that? Because with the supersedious bond, what was supposed to happen was that she was supposed to get a company, a conglomerate, somebody to put up this money. Hey, Dion. They were supposed to put up the money so that the Cardi B would have assurance that once this appeal was over, she would get her money. So that's the same thing as like a bond company puts up for a person that is in jail. And you put up the bond and then they go to court, you get your money back. Same thing. They would put up the money. They find out about the appeal, whether she win or not, and then she would have to pay back the bonding company. Well, that don't seem to have took place. I don't think any of that took place. She did not get a bonding company. Nobody put that money up. And usually that would have been enforced. But I think Cardi B kind of just let her go. Like, girl, we know you don't got the damn money. We're not going to make matters worse. We know you're going to lose the appeal. So we just wait. So it doesn't seem like that supersedious bond was enforced. I was a little surprised why that was not enforced by the court, because it does not appear that it was enforced. Did you see anything? Did you hear anything about it? No. The court did say that if she wanted a stay of, the judgment being enforced, that Tasha K would have to pay a supersedious bond. That does not seem to have occurred. All right. She ain't got that goddamn money. And there was no company that probably was willing to put that money up. They probably could not find anyone to pay $3.8 million as a bond. And they were comfortable that Tasha was going to be able to pay that money back. So it does not look like any of that took place. Okay. So let's just not forget about that. I didn't hear anyone talking about that. I didn't hear any people kind of just, hey, we know she ain't got the goddamn money. Okay. So that did not occur. Now, what did occur, we finally did hear from the courts. We did hear that Tasha K lost the appeal. And if you did not see our last video, I know we haven't done videos. So I'm going to go over what exactly was entailed with the losing of the appeal, why she lost the appeal, and exactly what did the court say. So let me pull up this document real quick and we'll go over that briefly. All right. So the opinion of the court, this was the appeal, and they say there are two issues here. One is whether the jury had sufficient evidence to hold the appellants, the Tasha K and others, liable for defamation against Cardi B. The other is whether the district court erred by excluding evidence. We hold that Kibi hasn't preserved either issue for appeal. So basically, those were Tasha K's two arguments, okay? When she went up for this appeal, what she wanted to say was, this is why I need to appeal. Now, remember, I told you guys, you just can't go into the fucking court and say, hey, I want to appeal because I don't like the goddamn verdict. Okay? And that's really what this was about here. All right? Let's just be honest. That's what this was about. Tasha K appealed because she didn't like the fact that the court didn't hear any of that mumble jumble. They didn't give a good goddamn about her stunts. They didn't give a good and goddamn about her lies. They didn't give a good and goddamn about the image that she tried to paint of Cardi B. That Cardi B was this rapper, this gang member, this person that went into a club and whooped two bartenders. They didn't give a damn about any of that, okay? They wanted to hear why you did not take those videos down. They wanted to know, why did you come unprepared? Why did you come in here with this goddamn Olga and this goddamn mumble Sadir that doesn't talk? Why did you come to court unprepared? That's what the court wanted to know. They wanted to know, why did you drag this out for 3 years? It looks like you were greedy for money. This is the type of shit that you do on your videos. All of these things, the judge was wondering, why? Why are we here? Okay. That's what they really wanted to know. Okay. Tasha K's team, they were constantly under fire during the trial. They were not prepared. Their briefs, they were just thrown together. They were often late. And so Tasha lost her case. She just lost. We all knew, the public, we knew she was going to lose. We knew it. All right. But the issue here was that Tasha did not like this verdict. And so she had to find a reason to go into court with an appeal. You can't just say, I don't like what happened and I want to do it over. So there's things that you have to say, well, the court erred in their judgment. The court didn't allow me to have certain evidence entered in. The court didn't do this, da, 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 da. So Tasha's two reasons were, one, the court did not allow her certain evidence. Okay? They didn't allow certain evidence in. The other was that they are saying, were they even liable for this defamation? So this is what the court had to say about her arguments. Okay? It says two issues here. One is whether the jury has sufficient evidence to hold Tasha and others liable for the defamation. The other is whether the court erred in excluding evidence. They say A, the party is not entitled to pursue a new trial on appeal unless that party makes an appropriate post-verdict motion in the district court. A party can make that kind of post-verdict motion under either Rule 50B or Rule 59 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. See, whatever rule, whatever. Rule 59 allows district judges to order new trials for any reason for which a new trial has therefore been granted in an action at law in federal court. When a party fails to invoke these rules in district court, we have no authority to consider an appeal from the jury verdict. Now, the defendant, Tasha K, asked for a new trial, saying that there was insufficient evidence for the jury verdict against her. But as she all but admits, she didn't make either of the required post-verdict motions in the district court. As a result, we have no authority to consider her insufficiency of the evidence argument on appeal. Kibi's response is unavailing. She seems to assert that she can seek a new trial on appeal, not because she did so below, but rather because she didn't. She seeks to distinguish her case from unitherm on the ground that, unlike the losing party there, she didn't even make a pre-verdict insufficiency of the evidence motion, let alone a post-verdict one. So while she apparently and correctly accepts that making one pre-verdict insufficiency of the evidence motion isn't enough to preserve the right to challenge the sufficiency of the evidence on appeal, she seems to think that one can preserve that right by making no insufficiency motion at all. That is incorrect. Under unitherm, a party forfeits its right to seek a new trial on appeal if it never sought a new trial before the district court. The only way to seek a new trial before the district court is through a post-verdict motion. A pre-verdict motion won't do. So Kibi gains nothing by pointing out that she never made a pre-verdict insufficiency of the evidence motion. All that matters is that she never sought a new trial before the district court through a post-verdict motion and has thus forfeited her right to do so on appeal. B, Kibi also failed to preserve her evidentiary arguments. A party cannot argue an issue in its reply brief that was not preserved in its initial brief. An appellant fails to preserve an issue when in her opening appellate brief, she either makes only passing references to it or raises it in a perfunctory manner without supporting arguments and authority. An appellant's brief must include an argument containing the appellant's contentions and the reasons for them, with citations to the authorities and parts of the record on which the appellant relies. If an argument is not fully briefed to the circuit court, evaluating its merits would be improper, both because the appellants may control the issues they raise on appeal and because the appealee would have no opportunity to respond to it. Kibi didn't adequately brief her challenges to the district court's evidentiary rulings. Specifically, she never tells us where in the 5,500-page record the district court's alleged errors can be found. That lapse violates the rule that appellants must identify the parts of the record on which they rely. Because Kibi's brief falls well short of what we recommend, she has abandoned this argument. They're basically saying, you're saying that the court erred. Nowhere in this 5,500-page record did you point to the errors. Where did the court err? So she said the court made a mistake. They made a mistake. I don't know where, but God damn it, they made a motherfucking mistake. But they said, point to it. No. I was just motherfucking playing. Judge. No, it don't work like that. Where, girl? Point it out. Judge Ray, point it out, Ray said. Point it out. Okay? Okay, now Miss Kibi, point it out. Ma'am, Olga Sadir, point it out. I was just motherfucking playing. I was just playing, girl. That's the bullshit she been trying to, but see, y'all be laughing at me. But see, that's the bullshit she tried to sneak on that goddamn Instagram, where she says, sis, she want her money. Why are you calling sis-in-law? That's not your sis. That's not your sis-in-law. Never been, never will be. Where are you getting that, sis-in-law? That ain't your sis-in-law. Will never be your sis-in-law. Stop trying. Cardi don't fuck with you, girl. Pay her her money. Cardi ain't with that capping. She's not with all that goddamn trying to motherfucking kiss her ass. She's not with none of that clout chasing. She wants her money. Period. End of story. Okay. So the court is like, girl, what are you talking about? Girl, no, you're done. Finito. It's over. Okay. So basically, she lost her appeal. They threw it out. They said it was ill prepared. It reeked of, it reeked of insignificance. It reeked of amateurism. They were low budget attorneys. I don't even know why she continued to use Olga, and then going in there on an appeal, she still used Olga. I don't know why, but they don't got it. Olga and Sadir stood up at that goddamn dinner table with her birthday party and they all cheered. They don't got it. And it is apparent they do not have it. What I need to know is, where the fuck is Tasha going to get this money? Okay. That's what I want to know. The numbers are not numbering on the app. They're not numbering on YouTube. All of these major interviews that Tasha K has she broken 1 million views? I do not think so. I don't know where she is going to get this money from. Now, everyone is saying, last week, I saw all of the reports where people were saying they have given Cardi B the green light to seize Tasha K's assets. No, they did not. They gave her the application, they filled it out, and they turned it in. Today is when this writ of execution was granted. All right? In the amount of the $4 million. Now, What happens with a writ of execution? The U.S. Marshals get involved, okay? The U.S. Marshals are the ones that will seize the property, whatever property, assets, whatever it is Tasha K has. The U.S. Marshals will seize that and they will sell it. Okay, that's where you hear share sales and all of that. They will liquidate whatever assets Tasha K has. If it is a car, house, land, whatever she has, they will seize that property, they will liquidate it, and they will give that money to Cardi B. It all goes through the U.S. Marshals. Now, what we saw when Tasha K lost this case, we saw Tasha gallivanting over in Africa. She's over there. We are over to Africa. She went to Mali. Okay, she went to Mali. She went to the Kibi village. She went down to the Kibi village. They said, is that the Tasha K? Is that the Tasha K? Uh-huh. That's Mali's boy. That's Mali's boy. That's the Tasha K. That's Shekna. That's Mali's boy. Uh-huh. That's the Tasha K. That's the girl. That's the girl. Yes, yes. Is that the girl? That's the girl. She sued the girl. Yes, the Cardi B. Yes, that's the girl. The Cardi B sued her. They took all her money. All of her money. They took it and they ran. They ran. They ran to that village. They ran. They brought shame on Mary. Child, she ran to the village. Cardi was chasing her. Cardi said, give me my money, Tasha. Tasha was running. Tasha was running through the village. Tasha was running barefoot through the village, okay? She was running from Cardi B. They said, that's Maddie's boy. That's Maddie's boy. She brought shame on them. That's Maddie's boy. That's the Tasha K. Oh, she brought shame. She brought shame on the Kibi name. She brought the shame on their name. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Don't you come here. Don't you come here. Don't bring that shit over here. You owe the girl. You paid the girl. Don't bring that shit over here. Shaq, get her out of my house. She's not welcome in this hut. Get her out of here. Shaq, get her out of here now. She's going to get it with a spear. We're going to get her. Get her out of here now. We don't want her here. No, 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 no. She is a disgrace. Tasha, oh my, come on. I don't know where to go. I am nothing. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I am nothing. Come on, mama. Don't do me like this. I have nothing. Shaq, you're gonna let your mama do this to me? I have nothing. Nothing. I do nothing. You saw me doing all this shit. You should have stopped me, Shaq. I told you to leave her alone. But you don't listen. You never listen, Tasha. You never listen to me. Never. Just like I said, pay the taxes. You said, what about the taxes? I said, pay the taxes. You said, what about them? We went to court. They said, 3 years of the taxes. We said, what is about the taxes? I don't know about the taxes. I don't know nothing about the taxes. You don't pay the taxes. You don't pay the peoples. You take all of the monies. I don't know nothing about the taxes. And now you want me to do something I can? There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I'm going to see my other wife. Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Child Tasha over there. Oh my God. What are we going to do? Cardi B. Cardi. I told you I was just playing. And then, that's when Shaq, he run down to the goddamn basement. Oh, Cardi. Oh, I'm going to look at my wife now. She just gets on my nerves. I'm going to look at my wife. I'm going to put on her videos. I'm going to look at my wife. Oh, look at Cardi, baby. Look at Cardi. Make it drop. It's a top for the wet ass. Oh, look at Cardi. Yes, Cardi. Oh, Cardi, baby. Cardi, baby. Come on, Cardi. Oh, get it, Cardi. Oh, Cardi. Oh, look at Cardi. Make it drop. It's the top for the wet ass. Oh, yes, Cardi. Will you shut up, Tasha? Will you shut up? I'm watching my wife. Don't you see me? Oh, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead, baby. Oh, you looking so good. Oh, you looking so good. Got it. Oh, got it. Got it. You know, Shaq loved him some motherfucking Cardi B. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you with your. I'm sick of you. You put us in this debt. You put us in the debt, and now she want the $4 million. We don't get it. Honey, Cardi is just shaking it, honey. Make it drop. It's time for the. Ooh, come on, cut it, baby. Ooh, come on, cut it, baby. Cut it. Ooh, cut it, baby. You know he don't fuck with Tasha. Oh, Kati. Oh, Kati, baby. Kati, baby. Oh, that's my baby, Kati. Oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Oh, and coming, it's coming. I can't stand this motherfucking baby. I can't stand that motherfucking baby. Fucking looking like a Cardi B. He always looking at a motherfucking Cardi B. Always looking at the goddamn Cardi B. What she got that I ain't got? What that bitch got that I ain't got? When it got my motherfucking teeth done, bitch. I went and got my teeth done. Shit. I went and got my motherfucking ass done. Got my titties done. What you want me to do? Shit, motherfucking Cardi B. I can't stand that motherfucking Cardi B. Where's Offset? I'm gonna go down there and get Offset. Shit. Offset don't want that. He don't want that cooler. Offset don't want that cooler. Child, please. You can throw that in front of Offset and say, what the fuck is that? Get that up out of here. But anyway, this is serious, okay? All jokes aside, this is serious. And any man, any husband, you know, we joke about it and we talk the shit about Tasha and we laugh at the Shaq impressions and everything. But any husband would have to be embarrassed by this, okay? For your wife to get on YouTube and squander all of your earnings on a fucking video that all you had to do was take it down, for you guys to lose everything. You remember that picture they had of them? What was it? The holidays, Christmas? And they, you know, it was a poster. It was a poster child Christmas card. You know, the poster child of success on YouTube, the successful blogger. You know, they were in their pajamas, the teenage daughter, the baby boy, her and her husband. They're out front, you know, big ass yard, big ass Georgia home. And you lost all of that because you did not want to take down a video. Okay. So for him to sit back and actually watch them lose it all, this is definitely embarrassing for him. He is an African man. Africans are very, very proud of their families, you know, their culture. They're very strict when it comes to working. You know, they believe in honesty, providing, you know, the husband leading the home. This shit that Tasha pulled is all outside of their tradition, all outside of the traditional African home. Okay. Shaq has to be very embarrassed. He has to be embarrassed in front of his family, his sisters, his fucking, you know, aunties, cousins. He has to be embarrassed because this girl did all this shit over YouTube. And I always tell y'all, you can put her up on a pedestal all you want to, but this is Google. This is a free app. We are all co-workers. We all fucking working for Google. We are all getting 30% taken out. I don't give a damn if you got an app. Shit, I got an app. I got Patreon. It's the same thing. Those apps that are powered by, what is it? The one that she has, Uscreen. Her app is powered by Uscreen. We showed the receipt. She didn't build that app. Shaq didn't build that app. Uscreen is powering her app. She's paying a certain percentage. Blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing as fucking Patreon. Okay? It's the same thing. These are all apps that we pay to be on. They distribute our content point blank. They all have community guidelines that you have to follow. So you always working for somebody. Somebody got to take a cut. All right. So the fact that she's doing this and she still is not independent. She doesn't have a contract. She's not independent of having to pay someone. She has no contract with any large network. That is the goal of a content creator. That's how we survive. We survive off of our views, but we also survive off of sponsorships, getting contracts, networking, collaborating with other bigger and larger brands, bigger networks, getting deals. That's how we thrive and grow. You're never going to get but so far on YouTube. You're only going to go but so far. You're going to reach a cap. You're going to hit a ceiling. And then what do you need to do? You need to, what do you see? These Jake Pauls, all these larger people, they get their money from sponsorships. We're not going to get rich off of YouTube. Okay. It's going to take us far, but we're not going to hit that ceiling, that million. No, you need sponsors and you need bigger and larger opportunities. As far as I'm concerned, she killed that. She killed that. People in the industry are not going to trust her. Her brand was severely affected when she got entangled in this with Cardi B. So now what is actually happening is that the U.S. Marshals, the writ of execution was granted, okay? Just last week, it was just the application. Cardi put in the application to the court. She said, okay, she has lost this appeal. Now we need our money. We need the court to say, go ahead, go after the assets. So once that was now granted today, the actual writ of execution was granted today on the 24th of April. So now the U.S. Marshals will begin the process of liquidating Tasha K's assets. But the question remains, does she even have assets? We saw her selling off every goddamn thing. We saw her downsizing, moving to Florida in a trap house. We saw her getting rid of, Escalades and cars and going down into little buggies and saying that that's her daughter's car and all of these things. We saw her bragging and boasting about she was putting the money in her son's name and all these different things. She was hiding money over in Africa. Wasn't even $1 million, was $500,000. Wouldn't even put a dent in what she owes. Not even a pinch in what nothing. That's just like $1 to what she owes. Maybe $10 to what she owes. So we saw her doing these things. The government is going to go snatch that. They're going to go snatch up that little money you thought you put away, whatever property you might have been over there in Africa trying to purchase, whatever it is you were doing, they're going to locate it, they're going to seize it, and they're going to liquidate it. And they're going to give it to Cardi B. If her YouTube channel is estimated to be worth any money, they will liquidate that. They will take her YouTube channel, the earnings, any money that is made from it will go directly to Cardi B. She will not get any of that money. So the interviews, all of the stuff that she's doing, she is essentially working for Cardi B. We see her out here laughing and kikiing like this is a game. She's hoping that will, I think, smooth it over and maybe Cardi B will roll over and play nice. But Cardi B already offered to play nice by asking you to take the videos down. She gave you an opportunity to not sue you. Cardi B going back on this and allowing you to not pay her, it would be a waste of time. The 3 years that you put her through all of this pain, the money she spent, I don't give a damn if she is a millionaire. She spent millions of dollars having to represent herself with this attorney, these powerhouses, all the money she had to spend. There were opportunities she missed. There were work days she missed. There was time with her family she missed, all because she was fighting this case with a person that all she had to do was take the videos down. You continue to bully and harass this woman throughout the case. Okay, let's not forget that she continued to taunt her. Okay, she continued to taunt Cardi B throughout this case. We covered it throughout the trial. She taunted her. She taunted her in social media. She still called her herpes B, all these things. Okay. She had her followers, her winos trolling Cardi B, talking about her kids, talking about her husband. She had people really believing that this woman was carrying an STD. Okay. So there's things that Cardi B went through. I don't think that she's just going to take a little kiki on Instagram, Tasha, and throw this under the rug and let you walk on away because, oh, you're the poor blogger. You're the blogger that really doesn't make a lot of money. And I'm really not as rich as everyone thinks I am. So she should feel sorry for me. She's not going to do that. Ma'am, Cardi B is going to take this all the way to you relinquishing whatever fucking money you do have. Whatever assets you do have, Cardi's going to take it. She's going to take it. She's taking whatever you own. She's going to take every little dime of it. Not that she needs the money. It's for the principle. And as she should, because you deserve every piece of it. So $4 million is not an easy pill to swallow. That is not an easy debt to pay. We all have to be accountable for the things that we do in life. There are things that I have in my life that I have to be accountable for. We all do these things. We do the crime. You got to do the time. You have every action has a reaction. Every cause has an effect. Whatever it is you want to say. But she bit this apple. So now she's got to deal with it. She took this on. So now she's got to deal with all of the shit that she said to her fans, to the winos. She's got to deal with it. Yeah, she put on a great game face. She had the winos believing up until the very end that she somehow was going to spank this. She somehow was going to come back from this. Hi, Valerie. But we knew over here at the Sweepy Diaries that there was no way. I told you way back when, last year. I told you back when the summary judgment, when she lost that. That was in 2021. I told you that she lost this case. What did she do? She trolled me. Said that the documents were fake. We knew you lost. When you lost that summary judgment, I knew that there was no hope for you with this case, period. The judge advised you to settle. The judge advised you to walk away. What did you do? You came back up to YouTube and told everybody that Cardi B wanted to settle. And everyone was eating that shit up. And I'm like, how would Cardi B be the one settling when she's the plaintiff? When she's the one suing? Duh. Why would she pay Tasha K? When they were encouraging Tasha K to settle, they were telling Tasha K, work something out with Cardi B, take the videos down, whatever it is you got to do, work it out behind the scenes. Whatever it is, she will settle the $75,000, whatever it is. See, Tasha thought it was going to be a cool little punk $75,000. But the court, that was the minimum. The court said that you can file a defamation case for. All right. So the millions of dollars that they placed on this case, this was a lesson to other bloggers that you just can't go out here and spread malicious lies on people and make millions of views from it, which equates to thousands of dollars, and then walk away like you ain't said a goddamn thing. Like you didn't just lie on this woman. You done collected your views, you done collected your money, and now let's all ride off into the sunset. And meanwhile, these videos are still out there. When I did my documentary, I still can go out and find clips. I still can go out and find this narrative that Tasha K said that Cardi B had herpes. That's crazy. So this is basically, it shows you that that what Cardi B is saying is true. You affected my bag. You affected my reputation. You affected how people view me, because that shit can still be found. It's still out here. Social media, that whole social media footprint never goes away. So yeah, that shit was worth, it cost you $4 million, right? So that's basically where Tasha K is at this point. How many people think, what do you think is going to happen? And this money has to be paid. I don't think that it's a situation where she's going to go to jail or anything like that, but this money has to be paid. She has to pay the money, and that's just what it is. They have to sell off everything to pay the money. It's not like, oh, I don't have it. No, the fact that the marshals are involved, it is at a writ of execution. That's serious. That's not a little old collection service. Oh, a little collection agency. This is the U.S. Marshals. Whenever they are involved, that means it's at the level where they are going to seize whatever you have, and they are going to liquidate it, and they're going to pay the person that you owe. And this is a large debt. So they're going to seek whatever you have. They're going to look into that goddamn YouTube channel, all of it. So this is a serious thing for Tasha K. She can put on the game face all she wants, the poker face. She can lie all she wants, but this is serious. This is very serious for her. Kept those videos up until the court forced her to take them down. And she said she is going to need a gag order. The court specifically asked her, so you're telling us that we got to make you take down these videos? We got to make you stop talking about her? And she said, yes. The fact that you looked in the judge's face and told him yes, and the jury heard you and looked at the defiance and the arrogance as you sat in that court seat and said, yes, you didn't do anything but seal your own fate in that moment, because the jury said, damn, she's arrogant. Wow. In the face of a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, this woman sits on the stand and says, you're going to have to put a gag order on me over a fucking YouTube video? Are you serious? Really? Wow. 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 Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, wow. Over a YouTube video. Okay. It doesn't matter how many views she gets off of a video. It doesn't matter how many people sign up for her app at this point. All of the money is going out the door. So can you imagine working hard to put up content, spending money to do these interviews, flying people out, doing all these things, and that money just got to go right out the door? So I'm anxious to see where we go from here. I'm anxious to see, is Tasha K going to still create content? Is she going to still remain on YouTube? Is she going to still perform on her app? I want to see what she does, because all of this goes to Cardi B. So I want to see how they're going to, what they're going to do, what kind of agreement, like what is going to happen. Because we all know this woman ain't really she doesn't have assets that are worth $4 million. What kind of fucking home she got that's going to even equate to even $1 million? And even her platform is not even worth $1 million. She doesn't even have her Pangea, that whole partnership she had with them. Now she's falling out with them, trying to expose them, do an expose on them. It just looks like everything is crashing down. The empire is crashing down. And nobody wishes, stuff like this on people. But this is what happens when you have pride. This is what happens when you're arrogant. People give you chance after chance and you just remain arrogant and prideful. Well, then you get what you asked for. And this is what you asked for, right? So guys, that's really all I got to say about this topic. It's really no more to give. Tasha K is now at the point where the U.S. Marshals will be seizing her assets. Whatever assets this woman has, they will be seized, liquidated, and that money will go to Cardi B. That's just where it is. That's where we are at. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's really no point in discussing that at this point, because none of that is going to, Cardi B is not entertaining a shoulda, coulda, woulda. There are no promises to be made. There are no deals to be made. Cardi B wants her money as she should. We already went there. We did all that. See, this is the arrogance as Tasha K. She thought she was going to see it all the way through. And then boom, Cardi was going to give her, she's going to cut me some slack. That's what you thought. But see, if I know Cardi is doing this for the principle. She's not doing this for the money. And she's not going to give you any grace because she did that already. She already said, we're both mothers, we're mature, we're grown. She already came at you like that. But you laughed in her face. You basically spit in her face. She already offered the olive branch. So now she's going to make you pay. She wants the money. We've been there, done that, Tasha. You don't deserve grace. You sat on that goddamn interview with T.S. Madison and you gloated and you insinuated that Cardi B was still lying, that the test results were fake or fraudulent, that we're going to find out years from now, a couple years from now, Tasha K style, that Cardi B is lying. You still did that, remember? But now you're coming out saying you're waving the white flag. Today is the day that we're finally waving the white flag. Ma'am, you just was on a goddamn interview saying that you're going to report Tasha K style 2 years from now. And we're going to find that all of this was a lie. Everybody was in on it. This girl really does have a disease. Everything you were saying was true, including that one. Including that one. And Maddie's like, Tasha, no. Like, you still sat your ass up there drunk and belligerent, including that one. And now you want grace? No, ma'am. Where was Cardi's grace? You want sympathy and want people to feel sorry for you. Where was that for Cardi? It didn't exist. You just kept sticking it to her and sticking it to her. It was very malicious. Like, it was disgusting. It was evil. You had some type of vendetta, and now all of a sudden it's just dropping or waving the flag. What? I wouldn't even want to hear no shit like that. If I was Cardi, pay me my money. Marshall's going down there and get that goddamn house, get that goddamn car, get that goddamn hut, whatever the fuck it is, get it, sell it, and bring me back the money, please. I don't care if it's worth $2. Bring me my check. Because she had no sympathy and grace for me at all. Okay? Everybody tried to tell Tasha, but she laughed. And she had everybody thinking she had something up her sleeve. And from what I know, and from what I hear, there's more lawsuits coming down the pipe. There's more people in line wanting to sue Tasha K. She's a clown out here, a bozo. YouTube. You let YouTube, this whole YouTube fame, this whole YouTube clout that y'all all be, just doing each other in over, that y'all all be running and seeking, this whole YouTube shit, this YouTube celebrity that y'all all want to be. She let that shit take her to this limit, take her to this level of debt. $4 million all over what? Child, y'all see, I fire this thing up when I want to fire it up. I'm not out here trying to step on nobody's back, trying to do any of that over no goddamn YouTube. Tasha K hurt a lot of people, and she did a lot of dirty shit behind the scenes. A lot of these interviews, a lot of these exclusives, it's a lot of clown shit going on to get these so-called exclusives. It's a lot of slick shit going on, a lot of underhanded shit, a lot of DMs, texts, phone calls going on. So I don't feel sorry for you, Tasha K, because I know what you're doing behind the scenes. I've had a little taste of what people do. I can just imagine the level that you are at with the subscribers and the clout that you think you have. I can just imagine what your ass be doing behind the scenes and on the phone and in these DMs. I can just imagine. So, ma'am, pay Cardi B her money, get it together, figure out whatever you got to do, but you owe her $4 million, and the marshals are coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They are coming. Okay? So you guys, make sure you like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe. I'm happy to be back. We got more content coming. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure your notifications are on so that you know when we go live and when we upload. But this is it. This is it with Tasha K. We have reached the end of the road with Miss Kibi. All right. It's over, guys. I told you once it was over, we're going to be done. We covered this shit from beginning to end, all the ins and outs, everything, all the documents. We covered it from beginning to end. So this is it. U.S. Marshals, they coming. We told that. We told that. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all. Make sure y'all order some of this Bright Cellars wine now. The link is in the description box. Bye.